There is no useless, irrelevant child of God. There is none. Number one reason is this: God lives in you. So anywhere God lives in, if the president of America sleeps over in a hut in a village, that place becomes special. That is why the Bible says it is not the gift that sacrifices the altar, it is the altar that sacrifices the gift. The moment they put a 24-karat gold wristwatch inside the package of a cabin biscuit, what happens? That package becomes special. Everybody will be looking for it. So it is not the carrier of God that makes the carrier special. It is the God that lives inside the carrier. So he dwells in our mortal body. So you are a very useful, relevant, special child of God. Don't let anybody diminish your value. Don't let men put a tag on you. No, men are very funny. We like to categorize people. These ones are great. These ones are small. Because we look at physical materials. No, any child of God, whether living in a village or living in a basement, regardless of where you are, we carry God inside us. So God has given each of us special gift and talents. Nobody is useless. You have a mission on hand. You have an assignment. So that mission that God has sent you to come and accomplish, there are gifts that God has appointed and dedicated and given to you. Those gifts can be silenced. Those gifts can be rendered inactive, made passive, inactivated, that you deactivate something. When you unplug a pressing iron from the wall, the heat dies out and it becomes cold. But that gift is still there. So a dead gift within a New Testament context is a gift that is inactive, not functioning, not working, not used. And that is a condition of many believers. There are many believers that every child of God must pray. Jesus said we should pray without ceasing. Prayer is non-negotiable if you want to last in this wicked world. Do not let any hyper grace teacher confuse you. You cannot say you have repented of something you have done corporately, and then you leave millions of people in the throes of death. If you have said something that is wrong publicly, humility demands that you go there and correct it. We have a serious problem, which explains why the gifts and the callings of God are dying out in the church. I grew up in an assembly decades ago where during the message, the gift of prophecy will be coming. The man of God will have to be stopping people. As he's preaching, people are prophesying. Thus says the Lord, thus says the Lord. And it was a living assembly. And that was across the space of our climate in Africa. Gradually, it died out. It died out. You will never hear prophecy anywhere. You will never. I'm talking about regular people, ushers, cleaners. Because the love of money, I'm getting there. I'm not enter. He was knocking the door. He was knocking the door. Integrity. You know God honors people. God rewards people. Faithfulness has a reward. The Bible says a faithful man abounds with blessings. So there are so many supernatural gifts that back up everyone's calling. There are people who have the burden of prayer. Every Christian should pray. You must pray. But there are people with the gift of intercession. They have the spirit of supplication on them. They can pray for 5 hours, 10 hours. They will feel it. You pray for 30 minutes, you feel like they have a killer at ground. So there are people who have gift of dreams. For years, God speaks to them. Before things happen, they will know. Gradually, that gift died out. The guy that used to pray for 10 hours, gradually to pray for 15 minutes. He even boasts that he can pray for 15 minutes. Everyone is looking at him, they are crying. He is looking at himself, he's smiling. The 15 minutes is not your calling. I raised you up to pray for nations. But because of certain factors I mentioned now, this gift died out.